This video is to quickly show you how I set up a beehive colony using 3 mature laying queens. This colony is doing fantastic. I started with 3 tennis ball sized clumps of bees and a queen, and they have progressed. I have a video showing the inspection. Doing incredible. Would not have survived on their own. Together, they are making use of resources and putting away nectar and pollen at an amazing speed. So the first thing I did was I took the queens and I put them in mason jar, these mason jars, which have a rubber band around them, and it's just window screen. I've got a video on my page that shows how to make these, and I just took another rubber band and made it and put the queen in there. Put it around. So each layer got one of these. Now the bees, each colony, each microcolony was not familiar or friendly with each other. And so what I did was I took a piece of window screen and I placed it in between each colony, like this piece right here. It's the same kind you have on your window that allow the bees to smell and communicate with each other, but it just gave a little buffer to eliminate any conflict or fighting over comb or resources, because that's really what bees are fighting over, is the comb, the resources. So we have the queen in. About a day later I came back and I removed the window screen. Now I've got a queen excluder between each layer, and I also had one on the bottom, but I've since taken it off. I may put that back on. I haven't decided yet. And that was just to make sure that the queens didn't leave. Now, probably like the second day I noticed the queens were being taken care of. It seemed like everything was going great. It was the second or third day that I went ahead and I took the screens off of each queen, you know, the little mason jars, and let them free. I did one an hour just to kind of let it, you know, see how this one worked out, and then come back and do the second one, and then come back and do the third one. I didn't do them all right one after another. I'm pretty sure you probably could have. I just didn't. And just after several weeks, they're doing great. The benefit of this is simply that you can better see the performance of a queen and judge it based upon, there's 3 queens, same hive, how is each one laying? You can tell that the middle one is older. The middle one actually was one that I knew was laying for sure. These are the queen excluders I use on this one. They're really cheap. I got them on Amazon, like 10-pack, and it was a really inexpensive deal. So I mean, they come in handy so much. So that's what I did. I'll let you, I'll keep making videos of these multi-queen colonies. And I am actually going through and doing this on all of the hives in the apiary, and my test hives as well, because I can tell you right now, I'm a big fan of blending behaviors of bees. It's not necessarily genetics. It's more like some bees are a little bit more salty, and maybe those are the bees you want as winter bees. Maybe that queen's the one that you're going to want to give space. And that's another thing. These bees will build this out very fast. So I can just go in and put another medium on top. If there's one of these queens that I really want laying more than the other, I can go in and I can give her more space so that she can lay more. Now, when there's excluders on every level, the queens can't leave, so they're not going to swarm on you and leave. There's 2 other queens. If one of them dies, it's okay. You've got 2 other queens. If one of them's older, you'll be able to see that. And the bees won't swarm on you or try to supersede because they've got a lot of queen pheromone. Another thing that I noticed that's a great benefit is that there's a lot more bees here than there were originally. And they have not hatched any brood cycles out. They're just about to. So evidently that pheromone is so strong that it has recruited more bees. Again, I'll show you the front because I really think this is a big part of their success in terms of defending themselves. I strongly recommend putting window screen, a stapler, and making little tunnels. Just insert a screwdriver and that way your bees really aren't worried about defending. They're focusing their time more on foraging. Now, it's about to rain, so we have a lot of foragers coming in. There are some tunnels that are they're closed for right now, but as traffic is starting to pick up, I'll add more, take off the staples and open up those. But for right now, they're in danger of being robbed out by a stronger hive nearby. The screen also lets them ventilate. See, they're sort of calling everyone home. It is a open screen bottom, so if I need to, I can just stick a mirror or something down below and look and see from the bottom how they're doing, and see if they're running out of space from the bottom as well. All right, take care. Let me know your thoughts. If anybody's out there is running a multi-queen colony, love to hear from you. My experience is it's great, and I'm definitely putting this on all of my hives.